You don't have to twist our arm. This time of year, we will try everything and anything with pumpkin in the name. So today we proudly present the Harvest Pumpkin Pretzel. Trust Amy Richardson to give this popular party snack a new identity and 5 new flavor spins to try as well. We'll get into that, but past pumpkin spice, right?
Yeah, totally. In fact, I think pumpkin is just one of those things that just says fall. And I actually think it only has a short time, don't you?
It's true.
Like after Thanksgiving, I can't do pumpkin.
Yeah, we've got a window.
Yeah, we've got a window. And I think that starting it off in September is way fun.
Let's do it. Well, you're jump starting us on what could be an awesome party food come October and Halloween.
Yes, totally. Like for just an evening or even for Halloween to have that all out would be a fun thing to do.
All right.
So I thought it might be fun to make them pumpkin.
Yes.
So so I tried a couple different methods. The traditional method of pretzels is that you boil them. So we are going to boil them.
Okay.
I tried them baked, but they are far better boiled, and it's a tiny, easy step.
So don't skip the step.
What we need to do in order to get our water good is you have to add baking soda to it.
Oh.
Okay, so that's something new and kind of different.
I've never boiled pretzels. I've never made homemade pretzels.
Well,
I mean, Annie M's has a place in my heart. Annie M's, what is it? Sorry,
It's
Annie.
so good.
Okay.
So to water, we're going to add our baking soda, and then this is the easy part.
Okay.
We're just going to, you make your dough and you raise it just like a regular dough.
And that dough is just kind of normal recipe?
Yeah, it doesn't have any eggs in it. It's flour and it's obviously just like butter and yeast
what makes it
and
pumpkin?
that kind of thing. Pumpkin, there's actual pumpkin in it.
Okay.
And so pumpkin puree, and then I've got pumpkin spice in it too.
So is it sweet or savory or somewhere in between?
Okay, so I made it to go both ways.
Oh, okay.
So that you
Of course you did.
so that you could have it to be with sweet toppings or savory.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is the fun part.
I'm ready.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just make. Okay, now I know that they say like roll it out like a snake.
Am I
and you
supposed
can,
to be
yes,
doing one too?
we're going to do it.
Okay.
But I think it's just better to just like swing it. And then you just put it on.
I'm not hired at the mall pretzel stand. Okay, what happened?
Aunt Annie's is disappointed.
She is like frowning and shaking her head.
All you do is just swing it. Then you're going to make a U shape.
U?
Yep, U shape.
Okay.
And then just fold cross it over and fold it under. Yep.
Redeeming.
Yes, totally.
I mean, a little skinny on the outside.
That's
but
okay, you know, or you could roll it if you wanted to, if you want it to be completely uniform or that kind of thing.
Did you hear that story of Oprah on the set of, what was that movie she did with all the funky makeup, A Wrinkle in Time?
Oh, yes.
And somebody brought in, what is it, Annie M's? What are we saying?
I think it's Aunt Annie's.
Oh, okay.
Is it Aunt Annie's?
Yeah.
But Aunt
Somebody brought in
Annie's
those
great
pretzels,
too.
and Oprah like had a fit saying, "Who's the caterer? Who's the caterer?" And everyone's like, "Have you been to the mall in the last 40 years?" And she probably hadn't.
Probably
but
not.
These are going to top that menu item for sure. I feel it.
Okay, so all you do once you've got, go ahead and make another one.
Okay.
The technique is all where it's at,
once
right?
we're twisted, yeah.
Once you're twisted, I actually think even if you want to make it pretty, you can twist the dough as you go too. Make it.
Okay.
Then you don't even actually have to make them wait. You can just put them right into the boiling water.
All right.
So you just put them in, and like the first time I did this, I'm like, are they just going to fall apart, or what's going to happen to these? And they don't. That's the crazy thing. So you put them in here for like 30 seconds, and then when you take them out, then you just put them in the oven, brush them with your egg wash, and put them in the oven.
So you boil and then bake.
Boiled and baked.
Yes.
Same as like bagels. Bagels are made the same way.
Okay.
So that's basically the pretzel.
Awesome.
And that's kind of how they turn out. And then you
Awesome.
just put them in the oven, and they're delicious.
I noticed an egg wash here to give it that nice golden brown finish.
Yeah, you just give them, which, you know. And if you wanted to salt them, this would be the point. Where you salt them.
Do we want to salt them or no?
I don't know, because I thought if I want to dip them in icing, do we want the salt?
Then no, we don't want to compete.
Maybe not.
To the icing, to these flavor spins, the sauce is kind of the secret in this whole pretzel bar that you put together, which is beautiful on the plank. It's all harvested and rustic.
Thank you. I thought it would be fun to have just like a different variety of things that you could put on the pretzels. So I've got 2 warming ones that are warmed, and you can get these at Crate and Barrel. They're actually butter warmers.
These little warmers?
These little warmers. Yeah, and they're tea light, and they actually really work. Like I have burned stuff in them. You wouldn't think a tea light candle could do that, but they actually really work. So I have 2 icings. I've got a maple spice icing.
Maple spice.
And then I bought, because you cannot.
You what?
I bought.
What? What? What did you say?
We can't do everything homemade. I bought.
Oh, we can't?
Well, you know, the cheese sauce for pretzels, I'm like, I can't make something that tastes like what people think it should taste like. Do you know what I mean?
We go gas station
So yes,
for that.
I know. I have my weakness. Yes, my weakness.
Okay.
Anyways, that's a jalapeno cheddar, and that was just from Trader Joe's. But I made a cider reduction honey mustard.
Right here?
A black pepper.
Cider reduction honey mustard.
So you cook down the cider, and then you add honey to it, and then you stir in your mustard. Way good.
Okay.
A black pepper sage mascarpone, and an apple pie spice glaze. So you kind of have the whole gamut of what you might like or what people might like.
What is the Amy Richardson favorite beyond the cheddar jalapeno, of course?
Well, yeah, you know that. No, I'm kidding. Well, I love the black pepper mascarpone. Do we want to make that?
Sure. Do you want to throw it together really fast? Okay, give us a quick whisk.
I did a mixture of whipped cream cheese and mascarpone because it gives it a more richer flavor with the cream cheese in it, but the mascarpone is an incredible texture. And then you just put black pepper in it. I love this, actually. This one is so good. And then you just snip. You want to snip?
I'll snip.
Snip and I'll stir.
All of it?
Just kind of do the edges. I like it kind of fine, but you can do what you want. Just, yep.
Oh, I smell it.
Doesn't that smell so good?
Okay, is that it?
Okay, and then that's it. Yes, and then that's it. And you have this wonderful texture. Do you like the texture of mascarpone?
Yeah, no, I do. Especially on a like doughy, thick, yummy pretzel.
Yeah, and it's not as flavorful, so that's why I think you add salt.
You dress it up.
A little bit of that.
All right, where can we get the sauce recipes?
You can get all the sauce recipes on my website, which is at Great Taste Buds, and you can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever you want.
And you want to. She is always inspiring us to pack on the pounds, and we don't complain about it because it tastes that great. So her recipe inspiration, we'll link you over to Instagram and all of the above on our website too. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Love it. Pretzel bar for fall.